students. I am Neetu Sharma, your science teacher. Today we are reading chapter 2 of Science, Life and Survival of Animals. So you all are also trying to read with me and pronounce properly. Wait a minute. Okay. There are many kinds of animals on the earth. They live on land, in water, or in air. Earth has vast areas of grasslands, big oceans, rivers, icy mountains, and scorching deserts. The duration of sunlight, rainfall, and wind vary according to the climate in these regions. Animals live in a place which provides them plenty of food, water, and the right kind of environment to live and reproduce. The type of environment which is just right for an animal to live in and thrive is called its habitat. Animals choose to live in a habitat which suits them best. Adaptation in animals. We see different types of animals living in different parts of the world. The same kind of animals are not found in every place on the earth. Do you notice any difference in the behavior and the body design of these animals? Why is it so? Animals found in different environmental conditions show different behavior. Some animals walk, some fly, others jump, crawl, or swim. We also observe different body structures of animals living in different part of the world. All these features help them to survive in surroundings by adjusting to the environmental conditions. Food availability and ways to protect themselves. For example, fish are adapted to live only in water. This process of adjustment of animals and plants according to the surroundings in which they live is called adaptation. Adaptations to habitat. Animals can be grouped into the following types according to the habitat and the spatial features they have developed over a period of time to thrive in a particular environment. Terrestrial animals. Terrestrial animals, nocturnal animals, nocturnal animals, and other are aquatic animals, arboreal animals, arboreal animals, aerial animals, amphibians, amphibians. First, terrestrial animals. Animals, animals which live on land are called terrestrial animals. Lions, tigers, elephants, goats, etc. are some terrestrial animals. Animals like rabbits and mongoose live in burrows. Moles and rat live in underground tunnels, and snakes live in holes made by other creatures. Adaptive features of terrestrial animals. Most of these animals have legs to walk and lungs to breathe. They have well developed sense organ and a nervous system for quick response to change in their surroundings. Animals like snakes don't have legs. They have scales that help them crawl. They don't have external ears, but they can feel the sound as well as sense movement through vibrations in the ground. Animals living in cold regions. Animals living in cold regions like polar bear and yak have fur or long hairs on their bodies to keep them warm. These animals also have a thick layer of fat under the skin which keeps them warm and also supplies energy when food is scarce. In winter, when there is scarcity of food, some animals like polar bear go to sleep for a long time. This is called hibernation. Hibernation. Animals hibernate or go into deep sleep to escape extreme cold and food scarcity. During this time, these animals live on the fat stored in their bodies. Desert regions are hot during the day and very cold at night. Animals living in these regions need to conserve water in their bodies. They are well adapted to survive on less food and water. Camel is a good example of a desert animal. Camel have thick skin and short fur. Their skin protect them from heat. They also have special organs to store water. Nocturnal animals. If you have ever been to a village or any other place far away from cities, you might have heard the sound of owls hooting and jackals howling at nights. Animals that come out at night in search of food and water are called nocturnal animals. Some examples of nocturnal animals are owls, bats, moles, etc. They can see very well at night. During the daytime, these animals stay in their shelters. Aquatic animals. Animals which live in water are called aquatic animals. Fish, snail, whales, prawns, octopus, and crabs are some aquatic animals. Aquatic animals are found in oceans, lakes, rivers, and ponds. Adaptive features of aquatic animals. Fish have fins or limbs which help them to swim. Aquatic birds like ducks have webbed webbed toes which help them to push water back while swimming. Most of the aquatic animals breathe through gills. Others, like whales and dolphins, have lungs to breathe. Next is arboreal animals. Arboreal animals. Animals which live mostly on trees are called arboreal animals. For examples, monkeys, chimpanzee, chameleon, etc. Adaptive features of arboreal animals. They have strong legs and arms. They also have strong claws and a broad hip girdle to support their body while climbing. A monkey's long and curly tail helps it to swing from branches. Next is aerial animals. Animals that fly are called aerial animals. Some examples of aerial animals are birds such as sparrow, eagles, crows, and vultures. Mammals like bat and insects like bees, flies, butterflies, and moths are also aerial animals. Adaptive features of aerial animals. They have wings that enable them to fly. Birds have light, hollow bones and feathers which makes flight possible. Their streamlined bodies their streamlined bodies enable them to cut through easy cut through air easily. Sharp eyesight helps some birds to spot food from great heights. Streamlined design or provide with an even shape that can move quickly and easily through air or water. Amphibians. Amphibians, animals that can live both on land and in water, are called amphibians. When they are young, they live in water. As adults, they spend most of their time on land. Some examples of amphibians are frogs, toads, and salamanders. Adaptive features of amphibians. Their moist skin help them to breathe in water. They also have lungs which help them to breathe on land. Frogs have long, powerful hind legs for jumping on land and swimming in the water. Their webbed toes, sorry, their webbed feet help them to swim fast. Adaptation of food. Animals eat different kind of foods. Some eat plants and some eat other animals. On the basis of their food habits, animals can be classified into four categories. These are herbivorous animal, carnivorous animal, omnivorous animals, and parasites. Herbivorous animals which eat only plants and grasses are known as herbivorous animals. Some herbivorous animals first swallow their food without chewing and collect it in a special bag in their guts called rumen. Later on, while resting, they bring it back into the mouth to chew it. For example, cow, deer, goats are such type of animals. These animals are called ruminants. Adaptive feature of herbivorous animals. They usually have sharp, flat front teeth to cut grass and leaves of plants. They also have strong, broad back teeth to grind their food. They have long and strong legs which enable them to run long distances. Carnivorous animals. Animals which eat only the flesh of other animals are known as flesh-eating animals or carnivorous animals. For example, lion, tiger, wolf, etc. Adaptive features of carnivore animals. They have long, sharp and pointed front teeth to tear flesh. They also have strong grinding teeth to chew their food. Flesh-eating birds like vultures and eagles have sharp claws to catch and hold their prey. They have hooked beaks to tear the flesh. Omnivorous animals. Animals that eat both plants and the flesh of other animals are called omnivorous animals. For example, bears, human beings, pigs, rats, crows, etc. are omnivorous animals. Parasites. Some animals live inside or on the body of other living animals to obtain food. They are called parasites. They have suckers or sucking tubes to suck blood from their hosts. The animals on which parasites depend for their food are called hosts. Hosts, leeches, bodillas, and bed bugs are examples of parasites. Adaptation for protection. Some animals protect themselves from their enemies by changing the color of their skin to match the color of their surroundings. Predators such as lions and tigers have brown colored fur that help them to hide by merging with the color of the tall dry grass. This helps them to catch their prey easily. This type of coloring to mix or merge with the surrounding is known as camouflage. Camouflage. Okay. Zebras have stripes on their bodies which help them mix with their surroundings to evade predators. The white color of a polar bear helps it to merge with the white snow. Chameleons change body colors to match leaves and branches of trees. Animals like elephants and hippopotamus. Elephants and hippopotamus are huge. Their large size scares away most of their enemies. Some animals have very strong legs that help them to flee in case of danger. For example, a deer can run fast enough to evade most of its predators. Okay, now we complete our reading. So, you all are also trying at your home to read and pronouncing the word properly. Goodbye.